Hi, I'm Paul from Paul.com, and I'm gonna share tonight another video tutorial about no CD patches for in using a Wineskin. Well, first of all, some website, all kind of cool stuff, lots of games, lots of Amiga and Mazish games, but especially Windows games. And the reason why I talk about no CD patches is that I got a lot of questions, and yeah, I want to clarify some stuff with no CD patches. Um, you have several game versions on the Mac. Well, on the Mac, on a PC. A CD version, DVD version, or a digital version. Um, well, digital versions you can get from Gamesgate, for example. Um, but that doesn't mean that all those games can be run without a no CD patch. Um, as far as I know, is Seikuram and well, DRM-free games and other stuff like that are well, just work fine. But there are some DRM versions which does not work, like TJS or Star Force. You can check that on the here on the tag. Ubisoft is a let's see, Anno, for example. Anno 701. Well, if you go to the game there, you will see here TJS. And TJS is a DRM version which isn't working yet in Wine. So that's why you need an OCD patch for the digital version. But a lot of digital versions do work, and I have those on my site. And well, if you have the DVD version of the game, it contains CD copy protection in most cases. The older versions, well, mostly don't have that and just can be run with the CD in the drive. But it happens often that you have a CD version which need an OCD patch. For example, Medal of Honor. If you have a game and you install it, like Medieval Total War DVD or Medal of Honor a CD, or well, name it, you name it. Everything with CD, DVD. Most of the time you need a no CD patch to get the game running, because or it will crash, or it will mention that you have to put a CD in the drive. And while you have the CD in the drive, it still asks for that. So that's weird, because hey, you have the CD in the drive and still it asks for the CD. Well, that's a symptom of that you need an OCD patch. It has all to do with DRM. So in those cases, if you need an OCD patch, you have to find an OCD patch. Well, where to get it? I will show you 3 sites where you can get an OCD patches. First of all, it's very good to know is that you only can use no CD patches if you own the game. Don't piracy in this. You only can use a no CD patch if you own the game. Besides that, if you use a no CD patch, keep the game for yourself only. That's very, very important. So if you use a no CD patch, you can get those no CD patches from 3 sites. 1. Mega Games. Mega Games PC fixes. Like, for example, Medal of Honor. Well, like yesterday. So here. So you can see here you can find an OCD patch for yesterday. Yesterday, that's that adventure game. So, or you can search here for, so it's megagames.com. For other games like Anno 1404. I will search, and you will see here fix NoCD. So you can find here patches. Then you click on it. But that's one, megagames.com. Here's the second one, which I use a lot for my CD DVD games. That's Game Copy World. GameCopyWorld.com. Well, here you have lots of games. Well, I can better do this. Lots of games. It always for me shows me in the search results. If you do this, well, use Google.nl. Medal of Honor, no CD. You will see here Game Copy World is most of the time is the first one. You've also Game Burn World. We go there in a few seconds. So if you do this, go Medal of Pacific Assault, I've got Allied Assault. We'll go there. And you see game fixes. Go up there. Well, I have to go down. Can't find here one. And then I use the one of a Game Burn World. And there we find the version 1.11. So in that case, we do version 1.11, use English. Click download. And we click here. Take another link. No allowed file type. What the heck? I'll take another one. I will take this one. Here we are. Okay. That's a zip file. So if you show this in Finder, you just extract it with an unarchiver, and then you extract the file. So those three sites I just showed you are the most common ones. So that's megagames.com, gamecopyworld.com, and gameburnworld.com. So from those that you can get no CD patches, which I think are sites which are quite reliable. Always have in mind that you need to own the game when using an OCD patch. If I have to choose between a digital game or a DVD game, I always recommend the digital version, because in most of the cases in the digital version you don't need to use an OCD patch. So that's always recommended. Also, if you have with a digital version on Gamesgate, it includes a serial of Steam. You can just edit in Steam and it will just run. So most of the case, of course, because there are some Steam games nowadays which needs to be cracked before you can get the game running. It's all because of the copy protection. We don't want to override it, but if you bought the game, then it would be nice to play it. So sometimes it's necessary, as long as you keep the game for yourself and you own the legal version of the game. Alright, let's show you how to use an OCD patch. Well, here you see a Medal of Honor.exe file. Well, you move it to the desktop. That's mostly the file you need. Sometimes it also contains some DLLs. If that's the case, just move the DLLs also to the desktop or wherever. And then what you do is you open the wrapper with right clicking and then show package content. And you go to the C drive. You go to the program files. You go to the specific game folder. And then Medal of Honor. Sometimes there's also a README in the NoCD patch, and then you can see how to apply the NoCD patch. Sometimes you have to run an exe file, and then it will be be patched on the exe itself. So what I mean is sometimes you I will show you. It will be an exe file which need to be run. So like install Windows Software, and you go to that NoCD patch which you've downloaded, and you have to run it, and it will override the main exe file and override it with a fix for the DRM. Most of the time, it's 99%, it's just replacing files. So in that case, it is for like Medal of Honor, show package content, C, program files, you go to EA Games in this case, and then Medal of Honor, and then you move the file in here and replace the original file with the crack. Well, I click stop because I already done that, so it's not necessary. So that's for Medal of Honor, for example. But the same is for like if you have the DVD version of Medieval Total War. Then you do exactly the same. You go right-clicking, show package content. You go to the C drive. You go to program files. You go to Sega, like here for a quick example. Medieval, show package content. You go to C, program files, Sega, Medieval Total War, and you move the Medieval 2.exe from the crack NoCD patch. You move it in here and replace the original one. However, for Medieval Total War, I really advise to use the for example, the Gamesgate version, because that one is already patched. It's already DRM unlocked, so that you don't need a crack or whatever. So that's what I advise for Medieval Total War, by the way. But for other games you have, like for CD, well, same way. So I hope I a little bit explained how to use Node CD patches on your games for the CD versions, and for some digital version which has some DRM on it, which needs to be override to get the game running. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you back on Polity.com. If you still have questions or whatever, notify it on the forums or email me. I hope I have explained a bit how to apply NoCD patches, where to get it, and of course the requirements there's needed to use it, because you have to own the game, and you need to keep the game for yourself after applying a NoCD patch. So thanks again for watching. Hope to see you back on Polity.com. If you love the work I do, you can always donate on the website, become a premium member, and support my hard work. And yeah, spread the word, and see you back on Polity.com. Bye bye.